Okay, hi. Welcome to the multimedia interactive class. This is our second tutorial in regards to our final term assignment. So let's see. This is you facing a last meeting work on the Google Web Designer. So this one is mine. So you can open your last assignment on Google Web Designer for the cover page. So after you finish to put all the criteria from the last assignment, today we are going to learn about making a page 2, page 3, and maybe if you have more than 3 page 4, page 5, and next page. Okay, so we are going to make a next page using the button that we are making in the last assignment. So when you click those buttons, you will directly go through the next page. So how we do it? So you can see in the left side, in the bottom left of your canvas, you can see there is a statement called page 1. So you want to add in those button, click plus symbol, so it will direct you to page 2. So we're going to change our background color. So I guess we are going to put a same background color like the previous page, the page 1. So after you are put the background color, so for this next page I will put some description about Museum Sri Baduga. So it's up to you. If your scanner you make a next page is a picture of your collection, then do it that. If you want to make something like put a video in your second page, then you have to wait. We are going to go to the video. So the second page in today meeting I will explain to you how about add a text for the next page and put a button that when you click it will direct you to the next page. Okay, now I will put history of Sri Baduga Museum. Okay, so you can always change the font size, also the style of the font type. Okay, so I'm going to make it a as artistic as you can. Okay, so I just put it right here. Maybe it's too big, so I'm going to smaller the size. Okay, let's see. So this one is the title of the text of the page 2. So I'm going to put the description of the page 2, put another box of the text. So I already copy the description of the text, so we can see here. So I'm just going to put here, so smaller the size of the font. Or you can rearrange the box. Okay, there we go. So you already have the the text for your page 2. Okay, after we are making page 2, so we are going to put this letter. So we are going to rename it first. So you click in the page button, you click right and rename page. So change the name to page 2, so you're not going to confuse to differentiate between page 1 and page 2. So we're going to put this aside first. We are going to back to page 1. So in this page you can see that you have your previous works through the Google Web Designer. So we're going to learn how to put a animation for this page. So some of you maybe already put the animation on the page, some of you maybe not. So to you that already put the animation, you just can skip the tutorial of the making animation. But if you not yet using the animation, then you can use an animation for your page. So you see in the timeline, when you are not have an animation through your text or your picture, you can see the blank space in the right side of your name of the picture of your or the text. So we are going to put animation. So the first one is for Telkom logo. So you see when I click the picture in the timeline, I also click for Telkom logo. So we are going to put an animation that making this Telkom logo become fade in. Okay, so we are going to click where do you want to start your animation. So maybe in the half second. So put this in a half second. Then you click right. Make sure that you click in the line of Telkom logo, not in the other line, because it will move your picture or your text in the timeline. So you click, right click, then insert keyframe. So you see it is add an animation to the Telkom University. So then we're going to put in the half past 1.5 second. Again, click right and insert keyframe. So when you want to make this Telkom logo become disappear from the beginning is not yet there, then fade in to the existence of the logo. So you right click in this point. So you click in the first diamond here. If you want to make it fade in, so you put this one in the properties and fill button, and it's the opacity level. Change from number 1 to 0, and then you click, oops, sorry, we go, put to 0, press enter, and then you click in the linear, this one, in the second linear, you click easing option and you click ease, then apply. Then don't forget to click this triangle in the beginning and remove keyframe. So when you play, the logo will appear or fade in about a half second from the beginning of your cover page. Okay, so next one, we're going to make an animation of the movement. So I'm click in the picture maybe, or in the picture first. Okay, so make sure that you are click the this one, the picture. So I want to the picture is also fade in after the logo fade in. So we are going to do the same thing in this one. Click in the picture, insert keyframe, I want this also to be appear in half second, 1.5 second, and then insert keyframe again, click the first diamond, change to 0, don't forget to enter, click the linear, easing option, ease, apply, don't forget to remove the first keyframes, the triangle first one. Okay, so we can play. So it's going like that. Okay, next one, I want to put an animation to my name. So click your name first and then click in the time that you want to your name is animated. Click right, insert keyframe, click where you want also the animation end, click right again, insert keyframe, click in the first linear, then move your name to the side, and then don't forget to also erase the first keyframe, the triangle one, so you can see it become like this. Yeah, so you can just make any creation with your animation. So I just to continue making an animation, how it's going to be animated in my advertising banner. Okay, so if you have a limited base, you can just drag it and then put in the right amount that you want to. So make two other picture or text that you want to be. Okay, we're going to continue making the animation. Just be creative. So if you hardly to maybe hard to see the timeline, you just can drag the timeline. Okay, so it's easier to see because the timeline is bigger now. So okay, let's move to next animation, the title. So put also insert keyframe. I want title is also move, so you click this and you drag it. You can move it from your left or your right. Okay, move right. Okay, so okay, let's try this one. Okay, wait, let's try once more. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, so I think wait, I think the picture is not clearly enough when it's fading, so you want to move this one. If you just want to try it okay more happy length, you just can drag the point. Okay, so you can see more animation to the picture. So let's see. Okay, the logo appear, the picture and the text. Okay, it's looking good. So we are going to see the preview. Click preview. You have to log out. Okay, so this is what it's going to be like. Okay, so we are now going to the button. So also if you want put the animation, of course you want to put the animation because it's going to be weird if you have animation to the other picture and text and the button is just right there. this one, insert keyframe, then goes to this one, also insert. You can just do it one by one, or making both of them at the same time. Okay, just do it one by one. Oh, what's this? Just make sure you have a detail on that, because if not, you will make some adjustment that you don't want it to be there. So okay, let's play it all. Okay, so you see my box is not animated yet. Okay, let's see why is my box is not animated yet. Okay, so you see the opacity is still 1. Okay, let's see. Yes, okay, you see the preview. Okay, looking good. Okay, now we are going to get how we are going to make this button when we click it goes to the next page. Okay, this is what we are going to do. So you click to the components, and then there is a tab area. The title of the menu is the button is tab area. You drag it into this next and make it same size as your button. Okay, and then after you put it, you click right, add event, tab area, touch or click page deck, go to page deck, and we're going to page 2. Okay, so let's see if it is work or no. Okay, we're going to preview again. Then when you click it, goes to your second page. Okay, it's easier. Okay, now you are mastering your animation and how to put the button to the next page. So now we are going to go also to the second page. So we are going to make a button for this second page. Okay, so for the button of the second page is usually there is also the next button and the back button. So when you want it to be more than 2, you can also add other button. So I assume that several of you have a scenario of putting the several button in one page to goes to the picture or maybe collection or maybe video. So you can be creative with the button. So I will just show you how to put the next and back button in the second page. So you can make it the button from the beginning. So you just put the box and the text, or there is also the easy way for you to make a same button from your previous page. So you just can copy the button from the previous page. So you go again to the page 1, and then you click the next and the button, block it, and then copy, and goes to page 2, and you just simply paste it. So here we go. You have your same button with your page 1. But you have to remember that when you copy the button, you also copy the animation from that button. So if you want to make a different animation, you have to remove the animation first and put other animation to the button. But if you want to make it same, then you just put it right there. Okay, so let's paste for the other button, for the back button. Okay, so you can click one of them. You have to remove the keyframes because you want it to be different with the previous button. Okay, so I'll just remove keyframes from one of them and then put back the opacity so I can see which one is which one of the button. Okay, so I just click it and try to drag it to the different position. Okay, so this one I'm going to edit. Okay, sorry, edit the text. Okay, so click the text menu and then edit the text. So I just put back. Okay, what kind of animation? Maybe the animation is same with the next button, so I'll just put in the okay. So you see the animation is goes right to the second, almost 2.5. so you need to, because it's same with the previous page animation, so you can just change it clearly. But I want to make animation also for the title and the text, so we'll just put it here. Okay, so you insert keyframe again, also insert keyframe and then point to the same time, click the diamond, put back again the opacity to the 0. Okay, both of them, and remove the first keyframe. Okay, now we're going to make a animation for the title, so just click this one. Okay, I want it to be also fade in, so just here keyframes, make it some time to fade in. Okay, remember, so you can make a creative things with the animation. Don't just fade in and move like I did. So if you see, so if you click here, there is many type of animation, so you can also do it like this one. So you can customize your animation. You want like what animation? Okay, just be creative. Okay, next one, I want to animate it the longer text, so I just put right here, so making a pause break for the appearance of the text, and put it right here. Okay, so just right here. Okay, put the opacity 0 and don't forget to remove the first keyframe. Okay, let's see the animation. Okay, so here we go. So you can read the text first and then appearance of the button. Okay, don't forget to put the tab area. for the page, but you have to make the next page first. Okay, make page 3, you just put it there, change the color of the background, this one. Okay, so back to page 2, and then put the tab area. Okay, components, tab area, make sure the size goes well with your button. Okay, click right, add event, tab area, touch click, page deck, go to page deck, then go to page 3. We'll have to rename it. Okay, tab area again, okay, click right, add event, tab area, touch click, page deck, go to page, because it's back button, so you back to page 1. Okay, don't forget to rename the page so you won't get confused. Okay, let's see in the preview how it will be. Okay, so that's it for today meeting. You already can make an animation and make a button to lead your ad into the next page and into the back page. So make sure that you are making your second page based on your scenario. Okay, thank you for watching. Today's assignment is you have to make your second page of your collection scenario of Museum Sri Baduga. So the detail of the assignment I will post in Google Classroom. You can see in the classwork menu. I hope you can really understand the tutorial of making animation and next and back button. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.